Bakugo's winning this. He's winning this. Reze's not winning this. Bakugo's winning this, yeah. Greater power, strength, feats. Just, yeah. The only thing Reze's got going on her is regeneration, but Bakugo's fought better forms of regeneration than one, so... yeah. But regardless, this will most likely be entertaining because, well, it's Death Battle, and they know how to make things entertaining, so yeah. Oh, and before we go further, I'd like to address something, specifically in my last Death Battle reaction, because, apparently, we had quite a few people, pretty angry about me stating the fact that Death Battle is biased, and, I don't think I've gotten hate for anything more than I've done anything else. I don't think I've gotten more hate for anything else I've done. Which I find hilarious, that this is the thing I get the most hate for. And I just wanted to address, and well, I wanted to say something about it, and I'll say something about it in the form of a clip.
It's captured by the U.S.,
Yep.
Venezuelans, communist...
Yep. You see this right here? This guy freaking out right here and baby raging?
Yeah, that's the, what is it called, the Good Doctor?
I don't know, but that guy right there, Death Battle fans, whenever I talk about Death Battle being biased.
Accurate.
Yep. I seriously...
It's so biased, guys. You just don't even know. Also, wrestling's fake.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I mean, have you seen Yang versus Tifa? I like bringing that one up because they don't even try to defend it anymore. They just get pissed off and just throw out bullshit excuses when you bring that one up now. I absolutely love that. It's hilarious. Oh, Christ. Seriously, if you want some quality entertainment, go look at the comments in the last Death Battle I did. It's a pretty fun read, yeah. I can only wonder what they're going to be like this time. Anyways, I got nothing else for this intro. We're going to come in, we're going to watch Bakugo slap up Reze, and, yeah. So, you know, go support Death Battle in the original video. Those will be linked in the description below. And like, comment, subscribe, because it really helps me out, and I appreciate it a lot. Without further ado, let's jump right in the video now, shall we?
Well, look who's here.
Shield time! Oh, Jesus. There we go.
Bakugo versus Reze. The god of explosions versus the bomb devil.
Is it actually Reze? Pretty sure it's Reze, but whatever.
He's
well, maybe it is Reze. I don't know.
And I'm Boomstick. And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
I wish I still didn't have to see clips of the fights whenever they're going through it. Wish they'd wait till the actual fight. But whatever.
Wiz, there's nothing
like
the smell
of
napalm in the morning. The rush of the shockwave, the flash of combustion. I love it when stuff goes boom. And no one knows that feeling better than Katsuki Bakugo. When your name literally means powerful bomb, it's no wonder he was born with the quirk Explode.
This dude's 5'8", I'm taller than him.
It lets Bakugo create humongous kabooms from his palms. I can only dream of having hands that rad. Quirks are genetic superpowers that most humans are born with. Bakugo inherited his quirk from his parents. Specifically, it was a combination of his father's combustible acid sweat and his mother's glycerin skin secretions. Making Bakugo's sweat basically like nitroglycerin. And the more he sweats, the bigger the boobs. His parents basically made the perfect kid, absolutely oozing with shonen main character energy.
I don't know about that.
Similarly, so much so that he started bullying his childhood friend who happened to be born without
shonen protagonist energy, huh?
A quirk. Yeah, okay, he's kind of a snot-nosed turd sometimes, but come on, Wiz!
Yeah, he was not likable at all until he finally got some character development.
Kabooms!
Like, how many people absolutely hated this little shit for, like, the longest time until he finally got some character development. And even then, I imagine not everyone still started liking him.
They're so cool! Quirks are a natural biological feature of a person's body. In the same way that we don't really think about walking or breathing, Bakugo's explosions became like any other limb, especially with his rigorous training. Bakugo quickly picked up on how to use his explosions to obliterate anything in sight, block attacks, launch himself around, and quickly maneuver in midair at hypersonic speeds, which requires a ton of focus and on-the-fly calculations. And despite getting this incredibly dangerous quirk when he was 4, he somehow never killed himself or anyone else.
Somehow.
That we know of. That
we know of, yeah.
Destined for greatness. And his only
Because, like, I'm pretty sure, wasn't there, like, Wasn't there like a scene? I swear, I remember seeing a video where someone was like going over scenes in like some My Hero movie and like taking in like the damage he did to like some villain there, and they're just like, how is this villain even still alive? Like, how is he even walking? Or something like that. I don't know, because I only watched like one My Hero movie. I don't even know what it was. It was the one with the dude with the what was it called? The dude that wanted to be Magneto. I don't know.
Was to surpass Japan's numero uno superhero and his personal idol, All Might. In Bakugo's mind, the only person who wins no matter what. Absolute victory. No problem for the main character.
Except Katsuki wasn't the protagonist that he thought he was.
Yep.
That would be Izuku Midoriya, the quirkless child Bakugo bullied. In truth, he was threatened by Izuku's tenacity despite being quirkless.
Really? That crybaby's the main character?
Yep.
Well, Bakugo's inferiority complex would only get worse when Deku somehow landed a quirk that was just as cool, and both were accepted to the same superhero high school, UA High.
Yep.
There, he would learn to be a superhero and fully develop his...
I still need to finish this series. I stopped like... I don't know. Actually, no. I know exactly where I stopped and why. I stopped at like... right as Shigaraki got busted himself out of the tank and was about to go nuts because like the doctor was like giving him powers or something, or like boosting his powers and everything. I stopped right then and there, and I know exactly why. It's because I was watching it because I was in a very depressive state, and then I was just like I was like major depression right at the time, and you know, after that I just stopped watching because depression acting up, and then I don't know what I did after. Probably went to bed, but yeah, that was the thing.
ultimate move.
I need to go back and finish it.
Lank flying through the sky faster than sound with turbo speed, blinding people with stun grenade, focusing his blasts into armor-piercing shots, or making a big-ass tornado of death.
Yep.
The howitzer impact involves Bakugo spinning himself in midair with his explosions, building up a tremendous amount of swirling oxygen, and then igniting it all for one hell of a boom.
He's pretty smart when it comes to strategizing mid-fight. He even developed new techniques for his quirk faster than Deku did.
UA High also aided Bakugo's development by preparing him with his iconic Grenadier bracers, gauntlets that allow him to store up his sweat.
Yeah, he's a little shit, but he is a prodigy, so, yeah.
Gross for prolonged bouts, or to release all of it at once in a single massive blast.
He's also got his hero suit, which helps him sweat faster in order to build up stronger attacks. Or the Strafe Panzer, these badass turrets mounted to his back that store his sweat as ammo. With all of that, it wasn't long before Bakugo made his hero debut, called the Bombshell Hero, Great Explosion Murder God, Dynamite. Hey, I dig it. The more colons, the merrier.
But despite some early wins, Bakugo failed to live up to his own sky-high expectations. He had the makings of a great hero, if only he could get out of his own way and put the team before his ego.
Yeah, exactly. Like, he had to work on that damn temperature, because holy shit. Like I said, he was not a very likable character. He got better, but still, he was not a very likable character at the beginning, like, at all. Like, I was just like, I hate this dude. Like, Midoriya, like, knock this dude's head off. Like, please.
Especially when he was kidnapped by the League of Villains, ultimately leading Bakugo to blame himself for All Might's retirement. Something needed to change.
So he vented his frustrations in a slugfest with Deku and realized something crucial.
That fight was so
that
good.
The kind of
I loved
absolute
this fight.
victory that defined All Might wasn't victory for himself, but victory for everyone.
He was starting to become the prodigy everyone knew he could be. I mean, hell, even while he was unconscious, he kept analyzing the fight he was in and coming up with counters. Somehow,
Bakugo's powerful enough to shatter Todoroki's heaven-piercing ice wall, fast enough to keep up with villains like Shigaraki, who can catch light beams, and tough enough to survive, well...
being dead? Yep, you heard us. Bakugo was killed, dead as a doornail. And then a single...
I remember, like, people getting so mad at Nux Taku for that happening. Because, like, I don't remember entirely how it went. Someone will correct me, but, like... Nux Taku did a thing where, like, Bakugo died, and then that happened. and then I saw, like, fuck Nux Taku trending on Twitter. Christ. No, funny thing I just thought of, at the end of the fight, Bakugo can just go up to Reze and go like, think! Like the Omni-Man meme.
Speed of sweat floating through his bloodstream detonated and restarted his heart. If that isn't main character plot armor, I don't know what is.
He don't have protagonist energy, and he isn't one, but he definitely got the plot armor of one.
Stamina is perhaps the craziest thing about him. After
Really?
all, he is tanking the recoil of all of his explosions.
Yeah.
Even with the overuse of his blasts literally tearing his body apart, he kept trying to make him stronger, and eventually his quirk awakened.
Essentially, when a quirk evolves to become stronger. Now, by condensing his explosions into smaller and more powerful clusters, Bakugo could enhance all of his techniques.
Like the Howitzer Impact Cluster, a stunning achievement in the field of explosionology, or kaboom theory for the layman.
Powerful enough to shatter the side of a mountain or blow apart Uehai itself. Judging by the school's size, we can estimate
boy.
Bakugo's Howitzer Impact Cluster yielded over 300
Bro, it's like-
kilotons of TNT.
That image right there is like he just launched a Kamehameha, like Jesus.
When Bakugo's whole deal is explosions, it makes sense to science out what a ton of TNT actually is. It's literally the energy contained in 1,000 kilograms of trinitrotoluene.
A chemical compound composed of hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, and carbon.
That's the recipe for kabooms. Now, imagine a pile of TNT as big as the Empire State Building blowing up all at once.
Jesus.
That's Bakugo's Howitzer Impact Cluster.
And these explosions can launch him so fast, it's like time stands still around him.
Like when he covered a huge part of this city in a fraction of a second, almost 400 times the speed of sound.
That's not all. Now he can detonate his sweat remotely and from all over his body, not just
That's
his
neat.
palms.
With all of this crazy bullshit, Bakugo became one of the strongest heroes on Earth, enough to battle and defeat All Might's lifelong arch nemesis, All for One. Yeah, that's right, the main villain. Who's the protagonist now, Deku?
Bakugo literally and
Still not
figuratively
him.
surpassed his childhood idol and proved his mettle as a hero.
Number 5 on the rankings and rising. Not bad, Kachan.
But
Yep.
more important than proving it to his friends, to All Might, or even to Deku, he proved it to himself.
Yep,
Yeah,
there.
whatever.
Called
Take
that.
that, losers! Sickest quirk in the world over here!
It's definitely cool.
Dynamite! Dynamite! Dynamite!
It's definitely a cool quirk, that's for sure. Coolest one?
Wiz,
Eh,
what happened to you? You look funny.
You got turned into a plushie.
Squishy.
I'm over here, Boomstick. That's the new Death Battle plushie from U2's, and
Yep.
it's available to order right.
Oh, like the one they made of me a year ago.
Yep.
You got jealous, didn't you?
What? No, mine's way cuter. Look at it, and
don't
you can
care.
get one by clicking the link.
They forgot to color one of your arms.
Look, it doesn't matter, someone's putting it in the jar.
Boomstick, I have a metal arm. I always have. Oh, and if you order it, there's a chance you might get a special version with a gold arm.
Doesn't matter, someone's putting it in the jar still.
That's actually kind of awesome.
You definitely want one.
It ain't gonna be
Fine.
me.
Yeah, I do, okay?
Someone's
Shut
putting it
up
in that
about
jar
it.
though.
Click the link below to order one for yourself. It's only available for a limited time, and after that, it will never be available again. So don't miss out. Death,
There we
war, famine, conquest. Humanity has been plagued by all manner of ills since they first crawled out of the primordial ooze. In the world of Chainsaw Man, there is nothing to fear but fear itself.
Because fear itself is real, and they're called devils.
Literally devils from hell. These monstrous beings are the living embodiments of humanity's worst nightmares, and their power is directly proportional to that fear.
So the chicken devil might be so weak you could keep him as a class pet. Like,
Probably.
you know, a chicken. But what about the bat devil? Or the ghost devil? Or the devil embodying man's fears of one of the greatest weapons it's ever created? The bomb devil!
Yep.
Little is known about the origins of the Bomb Devil's current host, Reze, if that even is her real name.
She might look cute and kawaii, but she's actually a Soviet assassin trained from birth to be one of the deadliest killers on the planet. Basically a Black Widow. A
Right.
cold and lonely existence for anyone, but
At
quadruply
one point, the author's favorite character? Okay, like dingy, sort of.
so in a world as effed up as this.
But all Reze wanted was a safe, normal, quiet life. As much a fable to her as Aesop's Country Mouse.
Too bad! You are now a walking, talking explosive.
Yep.
Have fun.
At some point, the girl known as Reze was implanted with a fragment of the bomb devil and became a hybrid, a human possessing a devil's powers without sacrificing their humanity, transforming their body into a living weapon.
As a hybrid, Reze's strength and speed are way crazier than a normal
Oh, hello.
human's.
That's a nice
and
shot.
With her martial arts training, she's a force to be reckoned with up close. Also, Wiz, check out the bomb for a head.
Someone like Reze
Yeah,
would
there's
eat
also
you
that.
alive, literally. Should devils like Reze take any damage whatsoever, they can heal by consuming blood.
And that lets hybrids survive some pretty insane stuff, like having their limbs torn off, getting bisected clean in half, or being roasted alive. Just slurp some blood and they're good as new.
Especially useful considering the bomb devil's primary ability is literally blowing herself up. Reze can emit explosions from any surface of her body, even tearing off limbs and turning them into bombs that she can detonate at will.
Damn, that's hardcore.
Yeah.
She can use these blasts to jet through the sky at hypersonic speeds, maneuver and redirect herself in midair, and enhance the strength and speed of her blows.
Or Reze can send sparks that can ignite the atmosphere in explosions that tear apart entire cities, making herself stronger the more fear her wanton destruction creates.
As long
Had to pause recording in the midst of this to go use the bathroom because I had chicken from a local chicken place. Well, actually, I don't think it's a local chicken place, but it's definitely local. And got chicken there, and the chicken is pretty good. It's not crazy. It's not something I go out of my way to get. But my grandparents went there, got me some, so I had some, and well, it's good. I keep forgetting not to eat chicken from there because I forgot that it does not like my bowels in the slightest. So, yeah, I've had to walk back there a couple times because it's having a massive argument with my bowels while recording this. And I hope it ends soon because I'm hopefully gonna be able I'm hopefully gonna stream Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 after recording this too, so hopefully that ends so I don't have to do that in the midst of stream. Or hopefully I get that all over with then stream, yeah. Anyways, let's get back to this.
area around her is dry enough to maintain ignition, Reze can create as many explosions as she wants, non-stop.
She can even turn her own body into different types of real-world bombs to massively enhance their power.
Like transforming her leg into a torpedo, or her apron into dynamite. Every single inch of Reze
Yeah, getting rid
is
of
a
all her
living
clothes,
weapon.
huh?
This made her feared across the devil world as one of their mightiest warriors, and the perfect choice to assassinate Japan's newly acquired
Seeing the shark devil there reminded me of a thing I saw. I'm gonna need, if there's anyone that Italian that watches me, I'm gonna need help with this, because I forgot what it was, but it was basically a short I watched of revealing Reze as the bomb devil, while the shark devil was taken away, and there's something in the Italian dub that he said about her that said that she's, that said, like, she's, like, crazy, but, like crazy hot or some shit. I don't know what it was. It was, like, in the Italian dub, I think. I think that's what it was. So, if there's someone that watches me that's Italian, could you help me with that, please? If possible. I say this like I know it's in the Italian. I'm pretty sure it is, but watch it not be, and there's someone is that, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. It'd be like, hey, Italian here. Check what you saying, and yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Basically saying she's a devil, but she's a sexy devil or some shit. I don't remember what it was. I wish I knew what it was. I tried looking for the short, but I can't find it because there was a comment on there that said that, and I would go back to look at it, and I was gonna bring it up, but I forgot what it was. Damn it! All right, whatever. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll figure it out someday. But until then, let's get back to this.
devil hybrid, Chainsaw Man.
You see, you might not think chainsaws are all that scary, at least not compared to bombs, but the Chainsaw Devil is special.
Any devil the Chainsaw Devil consumes becomes deleted from reality.
Yeah, that was a thing.
Retroactively erased from humanity's collective consciousness.
And here I thought chainsaws were for boring stuff like trees or Texas massacres. Silly me.
This ability makes the Chainsaw Devil the most important being alive and invaluable for any global power to control.
Except instead of meeting the fearsome chainsaw of legend, Reze met Denji, a dumb,
Yeah.
horny teenage boy just looking for anyone to love.
And for once, Reze actually hesitated. Rather than immediately kill her target, she got to know him and found they weren't so different. Both were used as tools of the state, as weapons of war rather than people. A kindred spirit in a hostile world, Denji wanted to drink up as much of the excitement of life as he could. The town mouse to her country mouse.
And thankfully, he was super easy for a pretty face to manipulate.
Oh yeah,
It
that's
wouldn't be the only time.
Yeah.
Reze's nothing if not professional.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Denji's really been going through it, huh? I also heard the manga ended for Chainsaw Man, but I also heard the ending was shit, so... Which that seems to be a recurring theme right now. Like, I hear manga about something really good, people really like, but then when it comes to the ending, it just has a really shitty ending, and I'm just like... Why does it seem to be like a reoccurring theme now? Why does every manga seem to have like a really bad ending? Like, I don't know what they are, because I haven't read them, but... I haven't read every manga, but one of my favorite mangas I've read had a really bad ending. Because, like, and well, not just an ending, just a really bad end part, too. Because, like, once it got to, like, one of the, like, last chapters, the plot was just like, what the fuck did this just turn into? Like, why did you do this? I just, yeah. And I was just like, I don't know. It, like, it does really good, but then it's just like, what the hell just happened? Yeah, like, what's just, okay, yeah.
And she gave Denji one parting gift, to teach him the way devils did battle before he died.
As the embodiment of one of the deadliest weapons known to man, Reze's power is off the charts, capable of creating an explosion more than 400 meters in diameter. That's over 4 football fields long.
To have a blast that size, you'd need to be exploding with over 2 kilotons of TNT.
Only
More
4
than
football
comparable to
fields,
nuclear weapons, which is really impressive considering Reze is not the devil of nuclear bombs.
Yes.
That's apparently an entirely separate thing.
The
Yeah, that's
spider
a-
bombs being technically
Yeah, that has something to do with the War Devil.
conventional, they're just that strong.
Likely comparable to other powerful devils like the Gun Devil, who could travel across the world and kill millions of people in 5 minutes.
That'd
Yeah.
be over 500 times the speed of sound.
She's even stronger than the Typhoon Devil, a sentient city-spanning storm.
The literal coughing baby to her hydrogen bomb.
Unfortunately for Reze, Denji took her lessons to heart and proved he was more than a fitting host for the Chainsaw Devil.
He whooped her ass, but spared her life, just in case her seduction wasn't a total act after all.
But it wasn't meant to be. Whether Reze chose the safe life of the country mouse or the exciting life of the town mouse, there are hungry cats everywhere.
Oh, Makima, what I would give to find someone to kill you.
Reze's dreams of freedom were never realized. She simply
Did she die?
changed hands from one cold, unfeeling entity to another. And this time, there was no escape. She was a weapon, a symbol of man's bottomless capacity for malice and self-destruction.
A living bomb. The battle's about to start, and I hope you've got something good to hear these kabooms with, like our sponsor, Raycon.
That's right, Boomstick. I've been using Raycon for many years now, and they've got everything I need in good earbuds.
And with Mother's Day coming up, this is the kind of gift she'll actually use.
Such as Raycon's Essential Open Earbuds. They're open ear so she can listen to music or podcasts while doing other things.
Like going for a morning walk, running errands, or driving her rocket-powered dune buggy. You know, mom stuff.
The sound stays clear and balanced without feeling closed
Gotta
off
keep
from
it
your
on theme with
surroundings,
the video,
which
I
is
guess.
Such a win-win.
But if that's not enough for you, Raycon's got a bunch of other cool stuff for sale, so I'm sure you'll find something for her. Or for you.
Celebrate the moms in your life. Go to buyraycon.com/deathbattleopen to get 15% off the Essential Open Earbuds.
Thanks for sponsoring Death Battle, Raycon. We wouldn't be able to have these amazing animations without you.
Go to buyraycon.com/deathbattleopen to get 15% off the Essential Open Earbuds.
There you go.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a
You know the best part about this? This time Rize's fighting a blonde person, but the only difference is that this blonde person's actually gonna take her out. This one will finish the job.
Death Battle!
Alright. Hello? Hello, music. Here we go.
I've been sent to collect your head, Dynamite.
Oh, like that's gonna happen.
Better villains than you have tried, lady.
True.
You tell your bosses that after I send you back in a coffin.
Oh. Ah, don't worry, he'll be
I'd tell them
fine.
that if I was already dead. Wow, you're quick.
Shut up and die!
Yep, there we go. Alright, go. There goes the building. That building's gone. Oh, we're just giving it a sec. Oh, that's gonna blow up.
Damn!
Yeah, give it a sec.
Oh, damn!
Oh, gee. Oh, boy. People would kill to be in that position right there, I'm just saying. Don't worry, he'll break out. There it is. Here we go. There it is.
Move it or lose it, people!
Yeah, seriously, get oh, oh god. Oh. Damn. Oh, we did the thing. Jesus. Of course you did. Why wouldn't you? Up and just there they go.
Leave them out of this!
Yep. Well, damn! He's got stepped on. Oh boy. Don't worry, he'll be fine.
For what it's worth, Dynamite, your blood was delicious.
Oh boy, here we go.
You bit off a bit more than you could chew. My blood isn't the only thing you drank. It's
Yeah.
my sweat you should worry about, dumbass!
There it is. Oh boy. He's having fun.
Absolute victory! Howitzer! Impact! Cluster!
Oh gee. Oh god, that. There we go. There she goes.
Scratch that. Not enough for a coffin.
Yep. There it is. Yep. Yep, we knew how this was gonna play out. Yep.
KO! Oh, Denji, we're so sorry to hear about your girlfriend that passed away. She gets 5 big booms. Boom!
Yep.
Boom!
Please just shut up. On the surface, these two seemed evenly matched.
No.
So let's break this fight down into 3 categories: their speed, their stamina, and their firepower.
First up, let's talk speed.
Both Bakugo and Reze could rocket through the sky at hypersonic speeds and maneuver and redirect themselves on a dime in the middle of fights. To the casual observer, at least, they'd seem to be on par with each other.
So we have to look at the people they've fought to compare.
Reze has battled Chainsaw Man, who could match and defeat someone using the Gun Devil's power.
The same gun devil that could literally fly around the world, killing millions of people at over 500 times the speed of sound.
Impressive, but compare that to Bakugo fighting Shigaraki, who could react fast enough to catch light beams with
Yeah.
his bare hands.
That's over 1,000 times faster. And that was before Bakugo's quirk awakening that made it even faster than
before.
that.
With
too.
reaction speed of that caliber, there's little chance Reze could ever get the drop on Bakugo, and would likely be forced to play catch-up in a duel. Speed goes to Bakugo.
Yeah.
However, speed doesn't matter if one couldn't truly hurt the other. A big part of this fight is their stamina.
Bakugo's durability is mind-boggling. He's survived being impaled through the torso and has even
Yeah.
brought himself back to life.
But, unlike Reze, his stamina does eventually hit a limit. Every explosion he makes whittles him down just a little bit more, and uses up more and more of his sweat. Without a break, he can eventually run out.
Whereas Reze can effectively create bombs without respite, and from a distance.
Unlike Bakugo, who usually likes to get up close and personal.
Furthermore, her devil hybrid physiology gives her an actual regenerative healing factor, allowing her to shrug off the same kind of mortal blows that would eventually kill Bakugo, main character plot armor or not.
If this ever became a war of attrition, Reze had it in the bag. Stamina goes to Reze.
However,
I don't think the stamina mattered. I don't think it really mattered too much because I feel like he would have just blown her to bits before. Yeah, like I don't think there would be any battle of attrition here,
it's unlikely it would ever get to that point.
especially with how he. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. He's like then he's too quicker. Anyways, he's quicker.
The biggest factor
It
in
has
this
more
fight was
firepower.
always going to be their raw firepower.
Explosions!
Yeah, so
First,
just take
we
the
gotta
stamina
compare
out,
their
it doesn't
two
matter.
biggest blasts. Reze's nuclear light bomb against
All that matters is that he has
versus
enough to take her out in
Bakugo's howitzer
time.
impact cluster.
And the difference is obvious. Based on calculating their sizes, Bakugo's 300 kiloton explosion was over 100 times more powerful than Reze's 2 kiloton blast.
But that's not all. Remember the Typhoon Devil?
Popping baby or not, to create a storm big enough to cover Tokyo's over 2,000 square kilometers, he'd have to be generating more than 400 kilotons of TNT.
Greater than Bakugo, right? But that's not all. Again, Bakugo's howitzer impact once shattered the size of this big-ass mountain. And despite being earlier on in the series, it was ginormous. Almost 3 kilometers in radius.
Or just over 2 megatons of TNT. 5 times more powerful than the Typhoon Devil, and way beyond anything we've seen Reze do.
And this was Bakugo before reaching his full power in his fight against All for One.
Yeah.
Bakugo takes the final edge in explosions.
But what a guess.
And remember, Bakugo withstands the recoil of all his blasts.
That too.
So even though Reze had greater stamina, Bakugo was more than tough enough to hang on and get his kill shot, especially with his superior speed.
And Devil healing factors can be overtaxed with enough damage. Hell, she needed to drink blood a couple times against Denji just to keep fighting.
Against someone as fast and powerful as Bakugo, she would not get the chance to heal consistently, or perhaps at all.
And
Yeah,
what happens
exactly.
when devils die? They Bakugo to hell.
The winner is Katsuki Bakugo.
Bombshell, hero, great explosion, murder, god, dynamite.
Yeah, that.
Next time,
Jesus, it's literally just. He totally made that name up when he was a child and stuck with it. But yeah, the fight was pretty one-sided, but it was still a good fight though. I liked it, liked the animation, and I gotta check out that music. Anyways, what do we get with next time?
on Death Battle.
Where's... Oh, no, yes! Oh, this is gonna be good.
Subscribe and join as a member.
I'm pretty sure Megamind wins that. But it's still gonna be fun and entertaining. Oh, Christ. The reason I say that is because, well, he has to deal with what is basically Superman with, what was his name again? Metro Man? Yeah, Metro Man. And Titan, too. Like, I know Gru isn't them or anything, but I'm pretty sure Megamind wins that, but hey, we'll see. Maybe it'll surprise me. This Death Battle was great. I liked it, and it was really good. Like the animation, gotta check out the music, and I look forward to what Gru versus Megamind is gonna be like. That's probably gonna be really great, because that's a Death Battle I've been wanting to see for a while too, and that's gonna be great, yeah. I'd also like to see a proper Death Battle between the Mimic from Five Nights at Freddy's versus the Prototype from Poppy Playtime, because I know one of the guys that animate for them, Moro, he made an animation for that, for the Mimic versus the Prototype, and it wasn't one based off of research or anything, it was just something he did for fun, so whether the fight's accurate or not, I don't know, because I don't know absolutely everything about the Mimic and the Prototype. I know what the Prototype looks like, and that supposedly it's pretty powerful, and I know that the Mimic is a mimicking animatronic that's made out of straight up tungsten. So yeah, I'd be curious to see how that goes, but I don't know how it would. It would definitely be interesting. That's one I'd like to see, along with Accelerator versus Sukuna. There's also a couple others that I cannot remember for the life of me that I would like to see, but I don't know. I guess we'll find out. It'll probably pop up in my head at like the most irrelevant time, so yeah. I don't know, hey, maybe if we're lucky, we'll get a death battle of Kirby versus Queso. That'd be a... Can't even take myself serious for that one. Alright, but anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end it now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. If you did, go check out the original and Death Battle. Both will be linked in the description below. Oh, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. All that good stuff helps out a lot, and I also really appreciate it. And I hope you all have a good day, and a good Easter too. Well, I mean, it's not Easter anymore, because I'm recording this on Easter, but yeah, I hope you had a good Easter, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.